Oh yeah, here we have this whole lore thing in the start of the first episode. Essentially, this is Evil Skeleton's backstory. What a creative name, by the way. My brother came up with it, okay? And I wanted to give his character a lot of depth. It's kind of like how for Season 1 I went out of my way to explain Rocco and Inferno's relationship and backstory and stuff. Because I felt like my brother definitely did not do it adequately at the time. Here, I wanted to do the same for Evil Skeleton. So I gave him a whole backstory. Essentially why he hates me. He hates my guts because he thinks that I killed his family. You notice that everyone here seems to have a traumatic backstory? Like, except for my character, and even my character a little bit. You don't, like, hardly know any of my backstory. Like, real backstory. Like, you know some, but you do not know, like, the half of it. Like, I don't even think we've hinted at it yet. Like, maybe there have been, like, a couple of hints, but like, you really don't know, like, hardly anything about it. But, yeah. Essentially, Evil Skeleton hates me because Inferno uses his ability to, like, disguise himself as me and then kills his family. I really don't know. There's not much logic to it, because realistically, even at his full power, Evil Skeleton is pretty weak. Like, I mean, he's not, like, the weakest character ever, but he is not, like, that strong. It is just, like, he is, like, this determined. Like, the only like, I mean, actually, it's kind of impressive, because he put about as much fight as the entirety of Rocco's team did. And this is without him even using his powers. Like, he's got a whole, like, he's got some serious strength. Not that much. Like, realistically, almost any of our characters that we really care about, he would lose to any of them. But he will have a significant role in Season 3. He'll have his cool little character arc. Honestly, I did not do a good job of his character here. I'll let you explain here. Like, listen, look how bad my character is handling it. I should have said something to, like, make him doubt himself. Not make him doubt himself, make him doubt whatever he said. Of course, it's kind of hard to change someone's mind when you saw them literally kill your entire family, and they're like, I didn't do that. But, realistically, other than saying, like, I mean, yes, I do know about it. Actually, I don't just know about it from reports. Because I'm, like, the main, like, the owner, or whatever, like, one of the main characters of this whole series. Not series. Because I'm, like, the operator, or owner, essentially, of this, like, world, pretty much. Me and Rocco and Kitty, I know everything that's going, like, I can, at any time, know whatever is going on in any place. I can just, like, access whatever's going on there, like, it's a little bit, well, I don't know, I'll think more on it, but, yeah, basically, I know exactly what happened there, and I didn't have to be there, so it's like, yeah. Anyway, Evil Skeleton can't put up much of a fight, realistically. He's going up against Phase 4 me. I've got an insane level of resistance. Well, yeah. And then on top of that, I just got, like, an insane level of power, technically. It's not quite absurdly OP, except for the resistance and some of it. I mean, actually, I technically can be really OP, if I wanted to. And then Inferno comes in! Unfortunately, Inferno in, like, Inferno is supposed to be, like, the villain, right? But the problem is, he never feels like a good one. He gets his butt kicked every time he has appeared so far. Except for, like, him versus Rocco. Like, you see him kick Rocco's butt, and then you see me kick his butt. It, like, immediately, like, I mean, yes, it makes me seem all powerful. Not all powerful, but, like, it makes me seem like I'm powerful and all that. But it doesn't make the villain feel like a threat. I mean, to be fair, the power dynamic really is like this, pretty much. I am, like, so much stronger than Inferno in this, like, whole thing. So, the villain isn't really that strong, hence why he's resorting to this to try and get me killed. Of course, he's, like, so weak at in this, like, current point in time. Like, he could, realistically, he could go a lot harder, and he would actually stand a significant chance against me. But, he really isn't. doing that because I wanted to like progress through power levels and stuff. So right now he's getting his butt kicked because I'm like further along the chain of progression to the point that he's just not. It's like not even fair. Like I don't even have to fight that hard to beat both of them at once. Like actually, I don't even have to try that hard. This guy isn't like he's got half my strength without me even doubling my power. And the evil skeleton, he's like nothing to me. Like he's got like an eighth of my speed and strength. Like, and also, what does Infernal think that's gonna do to me? Like, dude, they don't even really stand a chance against me. They aren't doing anything. This realistically was a pointless battle that was, well, not really actually effortless. It really took, like, it really wouldn't have taken, like, hardly any effort to win. As evidenced by how effortlessly I removed them from my sight with, like, a giant laser. Although, technically, I shouldn't be able to use that big of a laser in Phase 4. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, basically that's Evil Skeleton's backstory, and also some of that. So we got Purpose! Yay! So yeah, Crystallized. There are essentially 3 main military forces in here, and here's our introduction to one of them. The Crystallized. Under the control of Rain, who is their king. Right here, Rain. Now, I will say some things. Originally, Rain was going to be Rainbow Lex. Essentially, it was this, I don't know, gay, trans, whatever the person was. And it was going to be basically my in-sort of representation of that person. But this person did not want me to use that did not want me to put him in there. Or her, whatever. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether to be respectful here or to really speak my mind about this. But realistically, I don't know. Whatever. It's not this person's character anyway. So, yeah, I just changed that character to Rain. Rain is now, like, completely different. And then you have Defavra and Juliet. So, actually, yes. Defavra and Juliet are both friends of mine. Defavra... well, they have different lore. Juliet doesn't have much lore. She's pretty much just the owner of this, like, group of mercenaries. Not really mercenaries, but this, like... It's like group of bandits or whatever. I don't know, not bandits. It's like a fourth party, third party, I don't know. It's like another group of like, heroes or villains other than me Infernos, and Rocco's. There's, like, you have, like, several different teams. Right now, you only know... Well, not several, just, like, 4 or something. You only know of this group. Like, this group, kind of like the Crystallized. I don't know. I haven't come up with a name for them yet. But anyways, yeah, you have this group of superpowered people. Then you have my group, which we don't really see, hardly. We've only seen Blue Tons and the one other character that I don't believe I've named yet, so I'm not going to say her name. And then we have one other character that hasn't really been shown much yet. And then you have Rocco's team, who I'm sure, like, you would already probably know plenty about them. So yeah, Julia doesn't have any, like, power or anything. She just uses, like, multiple different things. The only power she really has is being this, like, whatever this species is, Jackalope, which gives her, like, absurd speeds. And then on top of that, she'll use, like, different Minecraft-related items. You got Defavra using iron swords here. Most of these powers just iron. Rain's power is sort of crystal and electricity. Some crystals and energy, pretty much. You'll see more of him using that. But yeah, right now they don't play too big of a role. They kind of are currently more like assisting Rocco's team at this point in time. Really, none of them are that powerful, so they kind of are like punching bags, which I said they weren't gonna be, but right now that's really all they are. If the story goes far enough, they will become more well-rounded characters. I mean, let's be honest. This story ain't gonna be the best. It's being made by, like, 2 children. And, let's just say, that's not gonna breed the best story on the earth. But I'm trying to do my best to, do that. One thing I will say is that me and my brother have decided that his vision for the series and mine are too different. So after my season 3 and its like additional story bridge, and it's in the third MGB, our two series are going to completely split from each other. So chronologically, everything up to that point will be the same. They'll be canon for both series. But after that point, neither of our events will be canon for each other's, because our two series are going to be vastly different. Probably, I don't know. Probably, maybe not vastly, but significantly different. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But for now, everything in my series and everything in his videos so far is canon to both series. So, yeah. I don't know how long it'll be until my brother runs out of patience and starts working on his other stuff. So now, we get to talk about these flashbacks. So while I haven't given out this person's name, yeah, it doesn't take much to deduce who this person is meant to, like, represent or be in this sort of thing. Anyways, basically this is, well, another member of my team. I, once again, haven't revealed her name, so I can't say it yet. But, this person is going to be, I will say, is going to be, or at least is planned to be, a very, very significant character. Like, extremely significant. As you can see, this is the person from Blue Tons' episode. Essentially, she kind of, like, causes a lot of chaos through the series. This gets this person onto my team. Essentially, I take her under my wing. With the other person, the other two teammates that are already with me, essentially I form my own team because of reasons. And eventually I do recruit Blue Tons. We'll talk more about that later. Actually, there's not much lore stuff otherwise to talk about here. However, I guess I should explain who Rocco's team is, since their names have already been given. Or if they haven't, they should have already been given, I believe. So we got... I'm going to list them in power-wise. We got Mew Mew, then Neon, Mew Mew being the one. You can pretty easily decide who Mew Mew is. Then you have Neon, who's the creeper guy. You got Ender Steve, who I just threw. And then you have Flash, who I just punched in the chin. So yeah, that's pretty much Rocco's team. Pretty much. Kitty is sort of part of Rocco's team, but she's also sort of on her own. She assists them on occasion. So she's not really part of the team, but she works with them often. And then Rocco is their leader. Flasher is currently acting as leader at this point, because well, if you watched my brother's stuff, like if you watched Merged, I accidentally sort of killed Rocco because he got taken over by Inferno again, and then I freed him, but I also killed him. Although at this point, I don't care much. I don't really care much. I'm just like, at this point, just trying to find where I'm just trying to get back to my team. I'm kind of disoriented because of all this stuff that happened. So yeah, we have the scene from Blue Tons. Essentially, that woman person. I forget what her name was, Kai or something. Basically assembled her own team of undead and mind-controlled people and stuff, and it caused chaos. And then I decided to end it. Attacked one of her groups that she was with, killed all of them, killed her, and rescued this one person that was, that was like not undead. Yeah, I'm like changing it to where all of her other people in that group were undead, because realistically, I think that's the only thing that makes moral sense. I mean, my character would not hesitate to kill someone, but that was in a different area. Oh, I think I just saw Steve and this guy. So yeah, you see how, like, effortlessly, how you, like, destroy this entire team. Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy, to be honest. Well, where was I? Oh, yes, lore significance. This fight will have some sort of lore significance. But honestly, this fight here just pretty much shows just how badly outmatched Rocco's team is. If they all worked in tandem at this current point in the fight, if they had all worked perfectly in tandem, they still would have lost. Like, it barely would have mattered. Like, I still would have beaten all of them at once, even with them doing, like, virtually perfect teamwork. Like, it is pretty much impossible. And also, lore-wise, these people are not good at teamwork. They are all significantly powerful on their own. Oops, I hit my desk. They're all significantly powerful on their own, but they haven't done much fighting together in tandem, so they are not very good teammates. So they're untrained, they don't work well as a team. Bad luck for them, because I am pretty much a one-man army in this universe. And then you have Kitty. Kitty's pretty much the only one who can stand against me so far that at this current point in, like, the season. Is pretty much the only one who could stand up against me on her own. She gets utterly humiliated in the first part, which should not have happened at all. And after, like, looking at more of this, I kind of realized this. There's going to be a huge problem with the power scaling here in the finale. But for now, the power scaling mostly is more or less correct. Seeing as they don't work well in tandem, I'm able to pretty easily outmatch them, since they all come at me one at a time. Which realistically is kind of what would happen. See, he's going so fast, and I'm going so fast, like, no one would have had time to react. Same with this. So pretty much the fight would have been going so fast that things probably would have played out similarly. Except Kitty should not have gotten hit by that at all. But whatever, I've animated what I've animated. It doesn't really matter that much. Lore and power scaling are kind of being compiled together here. Like, I don't exactly mean to do this, but then also, it's really hard. My lore is so heavily wrapped up in the power scaling, too, that it's hard for me to keep them separate. Like, I value power scaling heavily. Like, I want a fight to be believable. I want, like, outcomes to be more or less believable. And that's created some very difficult things, and it kind of results in me winning so often. That's, like, why I've, like, never lost a battle so far in the series. I don't think I have. Have I lost one? No, I have not. But yeah, then you have Kitty. Kitty actually starts trying here. This one more or less made sense because actually this thing is traveling so fast Kitty should not have even had time to react facially to it. Then you have this, so yeah, Kitty's using her ghost ability here and teleports. Like, I wanted to showcase that Kitty has a lot more abilities, or like has some more power than what I felt was like shown in the original Sam vs. Kitty. And yeah, you have my weapons here from the original time I used Phase 5. We got our daggers, as per usual. I didn't show... Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about weapons and stuff. But I did change what I used in Phase 4 from the first time I showed it, which was in the Season 1 finale. I used a trident there, but actually I should have used an axe. I just didn't know how to model it. And eventually I changed it. So essentially, it changes from a big axe, that would be like two-handed, or could be one-handed, but should be heavier. Realistically, that wouldn't matter because of just how strong my character is, but it changes from a big one to a smaller one and a shield. For, like, more mobility, more, like, better at, like, attacking multiple people, like, quickly, I guess. I'm not the best at wielding giant weapons, so I don't particularly like them. Okay, so there's not really much to talk about lore-wise here. Yeesh. Like, there's just really not much I can talk about at all. Because there's, like, nothing of lore significance going on here. So I guess that's the end for the lore section here. I'm gonna just restart here real quick. Because now, yes, now we